Okay, that should be working. Right, now I just need to wait for people to join.
Okay, very good.
Hi, Joob'sAnts. Welcome to the collab stream.
All right, so I can hear you now. There will be a little bit of delay, but that's only because I'm watching from your channel.
I'm gonna get some sugar for these girls. Well, I've already made it. I've got a new tripod, by the way.
Yeah,
Should make it a bit easier to do this.
that's good.
Let's see if they'll actually go for the sugar this time. Well, this one is a lot better than my old one. I mean, my old one was literally just falling apart. It was some stupid stuff from Amazon. So
My old tripod completely
they haven't
broke.
been too interested in sugar this week. So let's see what they think today. Seems from me stressing them out there, bringing them here, they have hidden away from the drinker they were living in. I mean, look, do you see how crowded they are in these corners? Ball of ants, ball of ants, ball of ants. Spread out. But still, I'm gonna try and feed them.
Your latest Niger colony is gigantic. I'm quite jealous of it. Your
Zoom,
latest
please,
Niger
though.
colony is gigantic. I'm quite jealous
Oh
of
no, I
it.
can hear you now. Okay, that's good. I could
Your
hear you,
latest
please,
Niger
though.
colony is gigantic. I'm quite jealous
Oh
of
no, I
it.
can hear you now. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't know how. I could
Your
hear you,
latest
please,
Niger
though.
colony is gigantic. I'm quite jealous
Oh
of
no, I
it.
can hear you now. Hold on, I'm
Yeah, I
hearing
don't know how.
two things. I could
Your
hear you,
latest
please,
Niger
though.
colony is gigantic. I'm quite jealous
Oh
of
no, I
it.
can hear you. Hold on, I gotta fix that
Is
one.
it
I gotta
is it
do
looping?
some
Because for
technical
me,
difficulties. I keep hearing everything over and over again. It's a weird loop going on. How do I turn off me? Okay. Oh, yeah, this should be good.
yeah, that's happening for me
Say
as well.
something, Tuna.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. I'm flying once. Which had a weird die off. I think there's some sort of weird
Yeah, I'm
microbial
gonna
stuff
feed
going.
my Nikos some sugar.
Oh yeah? Are you gonna use that green sugar? I really wanna use some dyed sugar for some
I've got some blue coloured sugar.
blue.
I'm probably gonna use today.
I mean, I like the colour of just the brown sugar, but I think colour would be better, especially with my honey pots. Honey pots and Nikos.
Yeah, I like how those kinds of ants like inflate with the coloured sugar you can see inside.
I wonder if I'll get elites any soon. I don't think this year, definitely not. It's too late. But next year maybe I'll get elites. I don't know if my colony is immature enough for that. And they look pretty decent.
That'd be
I don't
crazy
know.
if you did.
No, like I think if this queen was in the wild, she would have successfully
I'm,
done a
s-
colony because she
I'm sure
seems
they
to have
would be
good
able
genes.
to.
Yeah, I've seen big laces Niger colonies, but I haven't seen them get this big this quickly. It seems to have just been this year. They've just popped off.
Last year, I saw Nanitic latest Niger workers like in a couple places.
Okay, I've got all my stuff, my trash pot, um, my cotton stuff. I need one more thing actually. Here we go. You're filming a Nico care guide at this exact moment. I didn't even know you had Nikos. I don't know. I mean, your harps are doing much better than mine, Sammy.
I
I
think
think just
Nikos are
because of the
kind of
mics, man.
underappreciated, to be fair.
Huh? Laces Niger. Yeah. Um, I think they can be a bit boring, especially if it's small colonies. But they are pretty cool when they get big. They're definitely my biggest colony. Not, I wouldn't say they're my favorite colony.
Yeah,
I'd say
definitely.
my
Like small
honey
ones
pots.
aren't that interesting, but big ones get really cool.
Yeah, I mean, the actual size of the workers is quite a bit bigger than the nanitics. They're also just a lot more active than nanitics too.
Yeah, hopefully one of my core queens can get that big next year.
Yeah, I mean, you caught quite a few. I'd be surprised if they didn't. I only got 7 and I got 1.
One of my queens does have 2 cocoons now, which is good.
Oh, that's cool. When I had mine, I basically did not check on them. I think I checked on them once when they had larvae, and then the next time I checked on them, they had nanitics. So pupa there. They don't really bring stuff into the nest anymore. They process it
And mine are
outside.
just
I mean,
on my ant
exoskeletons
shelf.
everywhere.
Like I
Apparently, my dad said he's gonna help me build my fifth tomorrow, or at least look at stuff for it.
holy,
I've
your Nigers are swarming a lot.
Yeah, they are actually. They've swarmed more. I think they're just a bit scared. I remember I did
But just so you know, right,
timeouts a couple times.
when I can hear you right, but like I have like at least like a 10-second delay.
Yeah, I think I got that too. I mean, we're pretty far away. I'd be surprised if there wasn't any. I think my quality might be a bit better this time. I mean, I think it's not great, but I can see. Sometimes it's a bit blurry. Oh, dirty girls. I also have to check if they're hiding inside.
Yeah, your quality's a lot better
mealworm
than previous
exoskeleton.
streams.
Oh, jeez. I've never cleaned out properly this Outworld, and they've got about half a centimeter layer of cocoon casings, and it's not too great. I don't know how I'm going to clean it out. What I need is one of those garden insects from TCA. That would be pretty good for
Well, at least
this.
that means they've grown a lot.
Yeah.
Those,
I mean,
yeah,
they've
those
got
two
lots
look
of
pretty
people
cool.
now. I haven't actually shown inside the nest really.
The guarding sets from
Yeah.
the guarding sets from the crafting app look actually nice. I might buy some.
I think I might be getting Diversa this week. Care Bearer Diversa. I've been talking about them a lot with Joob'sAnts because we're going to do a Wakushi versus TCA challenge. But unfortunately, Diversa are like completely out of stock now in the EU. Your vacations are over, and your maculatus has a garbage pile of 10 centimeters high.
Oh wow! I mean,
Holy. I mean, yeah, they are a big colony. So, Jesus, though. I mean, my Fidolia are getting a bit messy now. They're copying my Barbarous.
that is a lot of trash.
Yeah. I mean, at least this one kind of blends in. It's not like the Messer's poop on the acrylic. These guys aren't going too crazy today. I guess I've fed them quite a bit this week for videos. I hit 340 subscribers today. I don't know how. I hit 200 a month ago and 340 today. Average.
That's really good.
Yeah. Averaging about 10 subs like a day, which is insane. I think it's because my Void Ants collab. It's getting like at least 90% of the subs. Because I'm not
Yeah,
beginning.
I've grown a lot since then as well, so quite thankful.
You DM'd Aesthetic Ants and they gave all of their diverse colonies away for some reason. Oh, what, for free? I'd be surprised if they gave them away for free. I mean, they sold them. EA is a weird ant shop. I like his channel, but it's a bit dodgy in my opinion. He sells most of his stuff on like AliExpress now. think that's just because of shipping, but still.
Really?
Yeah. Jeez. This is what happens when I just put off cleaning for months on end. That is a proper skinned mealworm people there. How many larvae have they got? Decent. How much brood have your Nico's got now?
It's I don't know, right, but like I think it's less than before. They've got a decent amount, but it's mostly just young larvae and eggs.
Oh, well, that will grow. But I mean, you have changed setups quite a few times recently. That's just them out of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I guess that setup there is easier for recording. I feel like Tubs and Tubes is a bit nerfed when it comes to recording.
Yeah, that's the only reason I changed setups. This one's also glass, so I really wanted to use it with some of my hands.
Oh wow, glass test tubes. I've heard that they can be quite difficult to clean because they can like shatter or something like that. But that's cool. Is it much clearer than acrylic? I'm gonna move on.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a lot clearer, to be fair. Like, it's noticeable.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring my Fidelity.
I'm probably gonna show my Fidelity now.
They're in. I think they had a tiny die-off, but their brew's growing again. They've been nearly, they nearly got to the end of this continent. They got water in here though. Definitely going to move them soon.
My Fidelity have a nice, like, big pile of dead ants in the outwalls.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed today. That's what I'm thinking. Queens there, right there. I should feed these. Outward view. I really want to make this.
My stream's kind of bugging right now.
Is it? Oh. Oh yeah, mine is doing that to me too. It says it's excellent quality, but a minute ago it said it was poor, so maybe it's just catching up. Yeah, it says it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream. Don't know how to fix that. Well, I'll see how it goes. I think it's just a bit more laggy because there's two people.
Possibly.
They take so much cotton. So annoying. I mean, they do stick their trash to it, and it does make it a bit easier to clean out. But still, looks a bit messy. Where's this PTFE 2 thing? I haven't got past it yet. I'm gonna leave it. I mean, I'm looking at these Fidoli, and I'm wondering, do I really want Diverser as well? But I want both. I mean, what's his name?
I want to get diverse just because it's one of those species that I think you should keep at least once if you're an ant keeper.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it properly.
A weird pattern that I've noticed, pretty much every successful Diverser, like, YouTuber that's kept them, has had one fail before doing it right. Like, I think TCA had a fail with his first. Antimatter's failed his first. Ant's Hood failed his first. So, yeah. I don't know if it's just a curse or something. Well, these guys are angry. Size of the Fidoli workers. What Diversera? I mean, these Fidoli aren't that small. They're pretty big for Fidoli. At least the miners.
Yeah, Nodus is quite big. The miners are about the size of Seneca miners.
Oh, really?
So, quite big.
Seneca's got those cool mages. I want Seneca. I'd rather have Seneca than Rhea, just because they're cheaper, but like still.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try get Seneca again. I'm probably gonna start saving up and buy them as soon as they come in stock somewhere.
Yeah, that's. I mean, oh yeah, Rhea, you were showing on the Discord on Antsaurus. Bloody expensive though, so I'm not gonna bother. People say, I think today I did a poll in the Wakushi Discord server.
Yeah, I mean, I really want Rhea, to be fair.
Yeah. I did a poll, Fidoli Rhea or Carabao Diversa, and it was literally 50-50. 50-50. So, I don't really know which one is better. I guess if it's 50-50, then it just comes down to price.
Yeah, I mean,
wow, they're liking that.
I mean, compared to other Fidoli, Rhea is fairly difficult. But compared to Diverse, it's definitely a lot easier.
Really? I mean, I've heard Diverser are hard, but yeah. It depends what setup and your luck. Oh, it's not coming out syringe. There we go. That's probably a bit too much for them. They don't drink that much. I could give them more protein. I'm always scared of not giving enough protein because I don't want their brood power to decrease. I don't know how I'm supposed to keep them growing because they had a little, like, they had a big explosion and now they haven't really grown since then. They've had steady growth. So maybe this is like a diapause or early diapause, or it's just like random little spikes their growth. I don't know. I'm gonna keep them in the Venus for now. I really want to try keeping some colony in a Saturn nest because those like look pretty cool. and I like the way they can expand them quite steadily. Diverso is half the size of Fidoli, the miners. Oh, yeah. Diverso
I
miners are
think I'll probably
small.
keep my Fideli in.
Yeah. Fidoli in a Saturn. I have seen that before. I think Antimatters did Fidoli in there.
Sorry for cutting you off all the time because like I talk
Oh yeah.
when you're
Delay.
not, but like for me, there's a delay.
I mean, I think I've been cutting you off too. I mean, it's a bit weird because I'm trying to talk, and then I hear my voice just like a second later. It's a bit weird. So if I'm talking a bit weird, that's why. These guys are
Yeah.
distracted by the foods, so I'm going to try and clean this up. There's a lot of dead ants. Oh,
I fed my
sad.
Fideli like at least 10 small mealworms yesterday, and they've
10
already
small.
eaten all of them.
Wow. I mean, I want to get fruit flies again because they're really good for feeding. That they just crash after they grow enough. It's hard to keep them going, so I might just freeze them after they go to like their max size. I mean, the cultures are pretty disgusting. The maggots just like crawling around. Ugh, I don't like it.
I was thinking about fruit flies, but the cultures don't really last that long. They last like about a month or something.
That's pretty much what I had. But yeah, if you just freeze them when they grow to their max size, then it might last you a bit. Oh, there's a live one in there. Come on, mate. There we go. Oh, no, it's on my tweezer. I've never been bitten by one of these. I wonder if it hurts. Oh, it's kind of cute. Yeah, stop biting my tweezers, mate. I get it.
I've been bit by the miners, and they don't hurt, but you can feel it. I'm not sure about the majors though. I don't really want to find out.
I mean, I've been bitten by my Lesis Niger. Well, at least not my Lesis Niger. I have been bit by Lesis Niger before. They spray formic acid, so it's a bit worse. You saw a massive maculatus major, bigger than the queen, like 19 millimeters.
I really
Wow,
want to get
big.
bit by my acting moment, but at the same time, it's kind of like
I
not
don't
good.
know why you want that, but go ahead if you're really that desperate. I mean, I'm interested about getting stung by my harps, kind of, but I would rather not.
I mean, it's not that good of an idea, I didn't think.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard that harps feel like a bee sting, but I guess it's going to be different for different people. Like, if I'm allergic, that's not going to be too good. It's not like doctors are going to have special stuff for, like, harp stings.
Yeah, according
Unless
to
it's
ants,
just
David, mimics feel like wasps.
wasps, right? I've never been stung by a wasp. Been stung by a bee. I remember one time I went camping.
Yeah, I've already been stung by a bee and mimic a rubra before.
Oh, right. I mean, one time I went camping, and there were these toilets, and right outside there was a tree with a massive hornet's nest. And whenever you went to the toilets in the middle of the night, you would just see these hornets flying around, and it gave me a heart attack. I do not like hornets.
Holy.
I hope I'm going to move on from these guys. Give them a bit more peace. I'm going to bring my placodops.
I've just made a big outworld for my Fadoli and once it cures, I'm probably gonna attach it because it's getting like a really big pain to feed them in their current outworld.
Okay.
I'm watching my heart. Not my heart. It's my exo there.
I'm gonna try and get this like down to their level in the nest. Okay. What's that? Does that work? No. Yeah. There they are. My favourite colony. They've got a bit of brood actually. Quite a lot of young larvae and eggs because they had a little pause there. They've got some mini repeats, by the way, like some slightly larger workers on the ceiling at the back. Yeah, you might be able to see them back there. They're just so cool looking. Those red heads.
Yeah, I've seen you post about them on Discord.
Yeah. I definitely need to do an update. It's kind of hard to record in there. And I don't want to disturb them too much. I think earlier in the week, I kept the lid on for too long, and it got really humid in the outworld, and the queen moved out. It was only for like a few hours, but still, I don't keep the lid on fully anymore. They're pretty like bad at climbing. They look like they'd be good because they have long legs, but they suck. They genuinely can't even climb smooth acrylic very well. I really want this colony to do well. If they do well, like as big as the Dragon Blooms colony, that'll be just amazing.
I'm sure they will. I don't see why not.
I crafting it about. You're not actually that late because I started a bit late. Technical difficulties. Put my Placidopsy. Let me try and see the queen. There she is. I must say, this DIY nest is a little bit low visibility, but it's alright. I can see inside it, it's just the camera. What are you doing with the ectos? Are you putting food right inside the nest?
Yeah, because they don't really like foraging into the outworld that much.
Oh, that'd be like my
and they
house
never
then.
accept anything I put inside the outworld.
I mean, my hops, I sometimes do just put food straight down the hatch, but I think if I just leave a live red runner in the outworld, then they will hunt it. Because I did leave one out in the outworld for about 20 minutes, came back, and there were like 4 workers swarming it. So, yeah. Should I feed them something? I've only got these bloody meal ones at the moment, so it's not going to be the best.
My actual mammoths have so many workers now, but they only have like 2 small larvae and a couple eggs. So I'm not really sure if that's too good.
I mean, they might just be bachelors, like my form maker. Like, they might just have a little period of laying, growth then stop for a bit. I might buy more red runners. Maybe a bunch of
I'm pretty sure
mints.
that is what's happening because last year they took a massive break during winter and they wouldn't lay a single egg.
Oh, right. I mean, that could just be a diapause. It depends on what part of whatever the region they're from. Because Nikos, if they're from like quite far north, then they will hibernate. But if they're down south, then they won't. Aren't ectos from like Thailand or something?
I mean, according to Ants David, these are from Yunnan.
Oh, right.
According to Ants David, they're from Yunnan in China, like the highlands.
Oh, yeah. I think that gets quite cool. Yeah, I don't think these guys are gonna care about this pupa very much. I'm gonna leave it in there for a bit anyway. Oh no, is that 2 dead workers? That's sad. Oh, probably nanitics. I'm gonna bring these guys back. Bring over my harps. Here we are. They've got so much brew now. Or at least more than they did before. There you can see some malarkey on this red runner. I am sometimes feeding red runners for these, just as treats. I have got actually 1 adult red runner now, so
That's good.
quite a few more, and maybe we might get some nymphs, which is just what I've been praying for months. It's been annoying. Drinking alcohol. What do you mean?
I remember when your Harpagnathos had issues with brood.
Yeah, that wasn't even that long ago. Their brood doesn't grow that slow. Their mites are just like, oh no, I just noticed something in my beetles. Dead one. This has been so weird. In my mealworm setup, mealworms sometimes just don't move in. I think it might be their pre-pupal stage, but I find mealworms, their legs chewed off and just rotting from their heads. I have no idea what's going on. Like, I've moved them to a new tub, a clean tub, but the deaths are still happening.
Well, that's quite gruesome.
I know. I don't know how to fix it. I think I do remember something similar happening when my mealworms were turning into pupae with the last generation. So, I don't know. It might be natural. I don't really care though, because as long as they start mating, then I should have enough mealworms again. And healthy ones at that. It's just because I'm afraid that maybe they have some sort of virus or pesticides that might come down to my ants. They need a bigger nest, do you think? I don't really think so. I think they're fine in here. They haven't had any problems about it. Oh, your phone died. Well, maybe try charging it up for a couple minutes. I'll stay here. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? I really like these. And what I was saying, I think that they don't really need a huge nest. And any bigger, like, it would just be too much, I think. I want to keep them, like, quite cozy in there. It's not that they're fast growers or anything. I'm going to bring over a new colony. Well, not a new colony, but a different one. Unitime, Nico's. These guys are doing alright. They've got quite a lot of brood, I just noticed. Lots of larvae, quite a few cocoons. Queens in this gypsum tube. They've been really alternating between these two, so I guess they must be similar in terms of quality for the ants. These guys haven't had protein for a bit, so I'm going to top them up. I really like these. They're just not fussy, you know. They haven't been stressing me out. Yeah, it's alright, Tina. Happens to me quite a few times in my streams. Okay. Luna view. Oh, that is dirty. Go. Sugar. What's all that? Oh, you're back. Nice. If I got some sort of like ASMR mic, I'd be doing like cool ASMR like ant feeding videos. That'd be satisfying. Plenty for them. Are these your missiles? Why are you guys so shy today? Come on, get moving. You got food in there.
Yeah.
I should show
my
mine
thing
actually.
bugged out for a second.
I'm just trying to make this a bit taller. Okay. All right. They're completely
My
still.
barbs have a nice big larvae now,
Oh, great.
which I think is good.
Probably be a media. Because mine got medias quite early. I do like their polymorphism. It's pretty like good amount
I,
of
I
colonies.
hope so, to be honest, because the only reason I got barbs because they're cool polymorphism.
Yeah, it takes a bit for them to get majors. It depends how quickly your colony grows. I'd say 40 workers is about the time they start making majors. And I've got a big major pupa. Maybe about, I
So,
mean, it's not huge, but if it's walking around, it might be about 10 millimeters.
holy, that's massive.
I know. I don't know
I have to
how.
apologize because I feel like I keep cutting you off. I'm
No,
trying
don't
not
worry, it's
to,
fine.
but I got a massive delay on my audio input.
It's fine. Oh, yeah, there we go. Once one worker finds it, it's not going to be long until they all start coming out there.
All these Janikos.
Yep. I'm going to bring over my barbs. I'm going to keep these here as well.
I think my barbs were like doing really nicely because they have a
There we go.
nice pile of larvae and
Oh,
eggs.
look at that.
Like they've got at least 20 of everything together.
They need an expansion. I'm going to... Oh, Jesus Christ. What was that voice crack? Okay. Well, I've got a nest ready for them. I'm only going to
Holy,
go
your
to them.
barbs are insane. That's a massive colony.
I know they are doing well. Where's that big peeper at? Oh, it's right there. Next to that major. I hope the DIY setup is fine. Because they might chew through the gypsum. That's why I'm not doing like a thing where I'll actually water the gypsum. I'm not watering the gypsum. I just have like a water tower. And I'll have like mesh over it. Well, I might actually demonstrate. Yeah, I've got it.
These are my tetras now. They've got a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
brood pile. They've laid a lot of eggs. So I've got 2 pupae, I think.
How fast growing is that species? So I don't know much about Tetramori.
They're so, I think, Kai spit them, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, right.
They should only reach like about 20 workers in the first year.
Oh, wow. That is quite slow. Yeah, so...
Immigrants, I'm pretty sure they go to like 1,000 in the first year. So
Really? Oh, I think Ants with Lucas has those. He caught queens this year. So, water cup there. Fill it up. Not all the way. Just enough to have like water evaporating. And then there's also a dry chamber there. So it is kind of specifically made for vessels. I still think they'll find a way to chew through. They'll always find a way to chew through.
oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's why you should have a plastic container outside.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think I'll notice if they start escaping. They're not the fastest species. Well, I say that Holifer's escape was pretty bad. That was years ago. And in the crap out world, but still. trying to get a view in that world. Bloody hell.
I miss Hollifer, to be honest.
I think everyone does. He made some amazing content. I think he was starting to get a bit brain rot in his content, you know, like the fastest editing, like mainstream videos.
He did.
But his old stuff hit like it was a lot better. I like just watching the little updates and stuff. I've also been rewatching his old live streams. Even the one where he
I think
held
the only
his
reason he changed is
Lavato.
because most people don't really have a long attention span anymore.
Yeah.
So you have to have it fairly quickly paced. Otherwise, most people will be watching.
Yep. The brain rot kids on YouTube can't. Oh my voice. Can't watch like a 2-minute video without like scrolling away. I feel like YouTube
Right, this might need
has been
DIY
ruined.
Nest. Right, and the hydration on the built-in hydration doesn't work perfectly. It has leaks.
Oh, it should be fine. I think my one does kind of leak if you overwater it. But yeah, I think it looks really cool, your one. Just like the
Yeah, I'm sure, because
AliExpress ones. I refuse to call them Ants HQ ones.
thank you.
Oh, hi, Void Ants. When did this stream start? 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's fair enough, I guess. Ants HQ's kind of scary.
I do not like Ants HQ. I could talk all day about things that I don't like about them. I have actually met the guy. I forgot his name. He's a nice guy. But he's just like, I know his. Oh, shoot, my.
I'm kind of just.
I know his game. He's in it for the money.
I'm angry at Ants HQ just because my Fidelis Seneca died.
Oh, yeah, and they replaced you with Nodus, didn't they? Because when my hops died in the post, I mean, Antantics replaced me with new hops as soon as they could.
Well, no, I had to buy the Nodus, but still.
Really? So they didn't replace you, anyone's?
No.
Yeah. They're money fiends. They don't care about ant keeping. They just make it seem like they're the best ant shop in the market. And then give you some crap ants. They give you some crap nests.
Yeah.
And it's just all rubbish. I just wish I could just tell everyone in the world not to buy stuff from Ants HQ.
The Ant Archives spent over £100 on Ants HQ, and his Nest wouldn't work with his other setups because he didn't buy any adapters.
That is a horrible mistake. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't spend too much money on ants. Because, you know, I was going to buy my Placadops from Ants HQ. I was so lucky that I saw Fedge's stuff. It would have been 150 quid. Got that for 60. It's insane. I'm going to move all these guys back and bring over some of my founders. Last year's Flavis. 5 queens. haven't seen any
Look at the
eggs yet.
size difference between my Tetramorium and my Nyctoperta.
Oh, bloody hell. I can't even see the Tetramorium. That's how small they are. Oh. I've always been scared about getting ants that are too small.
They're really tiny.
I think. Like, how small are they? Like, can you see them at all? Obviously you can, but how well?
I can see them. They've got a lot of brood, but the brood is the size of like a rice grain, and they have a lot of it. So,
wow. I mean, there are those tiny ants,
like in
which are
total,
like 1 millimeter or half a millimeter, something
in
like
total,
that.
it's like the size of a rice grain. There's at least 20 larvae, 2 pupae, and a lot of eggs.
Oh, in total. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. In Lignipoda are pretty big, but still.
Carabera atomus, their minor workers are under a millimeter, and they are around the size of tardigrades, if not smaller.
Jeez. Tardigrades. Aren't they like... Those are tiny. Voidance asked, how are you making this collab stream? So we're basically both streaming from our phones.
Yeah.
And we're putting it into OBS, which is like a streaming software or recording thing. And then just streaming from there. Let me just try and get a good look if I can see any eggs. The tube is horribly dirty. Well, I was trying to scoop up one of the queens. A bit of dirt got in, and then it shook about a bit. And this happened. I mean, it might help having a bit of dirt, but that's just random dirt I found. God knows what could be in there. I really want to get some good flowers. Your dad won't let you, your dad won't when you get a stream. That's sad. At least you can post videos. Oh yeah, let me go over to my Nikos. They seem to be a bit active. What are they like more?
So all my leashes have issues where eventually they get to a point where the larvae refuse to pupate and they're just stuck with a lot of larvae.
Same with flavors. Right, because that's kind of what my flavors did. My old colony. Like, they were actually doing well at the start of the year.
So annoying.
Like, they had a few larvae, and I thought they might actually go out of the 2 workers stage, but then they actually turned into cocoons. They just never opened them, just discarded them. So maybe with my new 5 queen colony, I might get something, but of course it's not guaranteed. Yours is a 5 queen colony, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's 4 or 5 queens, I don't remember. I think it's 5.
Yeah, I reckon one of mine will be slaughtered because one of them still has wings. So she might be infertile. Also, I've got another queen which I might think be... What did I just say? Which I think might be infertile. Okay, here's my Myrmica rudinodus queen.
If you're... Okay, avoid ants. If you're gonna get another Fedole, okay? If you can get
If you can get one more Fitoli,
If you
which
can
should I
get any
choose?
Fideli right, you should. I
Which one
think
was left?
Seneca, Nudus, Indica, Hayati, and Ria are the best options.
Yeah, I agree with you. I want to get Seneca. I mean, they're kind of like Rhea, but cheaper. Yep, no eggs.
Yeah,
She
Seneca's just so cool.
she drank a bit of sugar water because she.
Seneca is
That's
basically
traditional.
Ria. They have better colors.
Yeah, don't know about this queen. Might be a dud. Only saw her, so. How is your Palidula, by the way, Voidance?
I think all.
Let me bring this back.
Voidance, if you only have to pick one of them, I think Kayati or Seneca, just because they're the best colors.
Oh, Formica.
I think all of my
Let's see.
Myrmekina, Graminicola queens are infertile because they all serve wings.
Oh,
And
really?
they've all settled down, but still.
Time will tell. Oh, still on eggs, Voidance. So no workers. She's got one dark pupae, it seems. Hopefully it's a worker soon. I'm surprised that she's actually fertile. I really didn't think she was. And technically, they could still come out as
Was that your
males.
first go?
Yeah. The one I caught. What's it called again? It's this place called RSPB. It's like down south, like Heathlands. It was a very hot day, I remember. So I think there was a nuptial flight earlier, and I caught a straggler. What do you think? She's infertile, Voidance?
My Lacius Bruneus queen has a cocoon, but that's from Niger brood that I boosted her with.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't really hear much about Bruneus. They might actually. They could be parasitic. I haven't really looked up much. This is my last colony, by the way. I've done all of them now.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they're not. From my, I'm pretty sure they're one of the only arboreal species in the UK.
Yeah, I actually saw some Bruneus like trails on the side of a tree, which is kind of weird because I thought they were like only living inside, like subterranean. Because the only times I've seen them very inactive above ground, but massive colonies. Like I flipped over a log, and there are these massive chambers, probably hundreds of thousands of workers under there, all Bruneians, and pretty much none above ground. So they're almost like an in between Lasius flavus and Lasius niger. I don't really know if they're actually arboreal, because I've seen them crawling up trees like once.
From what I've read on Google, they are. But that, of course, Google might be lying too, so you never know.
I guess so. Your harps of one cocoon. How long will it take until it hatch? Well, my harps have never had cocoons, so
This is my only
no clue. I want to move these guys out into like a semi-tubs and tubes setup, almost like a homemade Venus, but with like plastic box, clear plastic box, and maybe a bit decorated gypsum and stuff. And if I need to, I will attach that DIY nest, not the big one, the little flat one. So I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool to have like a little network of DIY nests. I really wonder how big the majors are. You've got majors in your colony, haven't you? Are they much bigger than the workers?
Yeah. I mean, they're like 1.5 like times the length, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I can check.
I really want some polymorphic campanottas. I mean, these aren't super polymorphic, I think, but I want to get campanottas currentatus because they're quite big. And, I mean, they're not fast growing, but they're semi-tropical.
Currentatus is one of my favorite campanottas. They just look so cool.
Yeah, they look a bit weird though. The workers, I think, they look a bit like locusts, like their heads.
I mean, I haven't really looked at that, to be honest. I don't know. The Nico majors, the smaller majors are just like the normal size. I mean, normal length of the minors with bigger heads and abdomens.
Oh, right. These are relatively small campanottas.
They are slightly bigger majors and they're a bit longer, but they are not that much different.
Another species of campanottas I want, but I'm not sure, is Campanottus singularis. They look really cool. I just heard they can be a little bit difficult.
I want Angusticollis, to be honest.
Oh,
just
I've
because
seen those.
they're like huge.
Yeah. I've seen them before on YouTube. They look really weird. They look like spiders, but they're really cool.
They used to be Dinomyrmex, but they changed them to Campanottus.
Oh. How big are they then? Because I've seen them before, but I didn't really see any like size comparison.
The queens, I'm pretty sure, are up to 3 centimeters.
3 centimeters. That's like a massive Carabao queen. might bring back my Nigers for a bit.
Yeah, they're huge.
Mhm.
The thing is, they got like such long necks.
You're watching this at 1 a.m. That's crazy.
Void ants, what colonies do you want me to show you? Because none of my colonies are really that big, to be honest. My biggest colonies are my Nikos and my Fideli.
Oh, ram-packed. For me, it's 8:28. It was a bit delayed. My fault. I want to get close on there.
Yeah, same for me.
Oh, good, they finished the sugar.
Some of
That
my
was
Nico
quick.
majors are eating the mealworms I left out for them.
Oh, cool. How are your mealworms going? Because last time you said that they were like a really small colony.
Well, my mealworm tub, they don't have that many. They have mostly just beetles and superworms inside. But my gecko's tank has like a massive infestation of them, and I'm trying to remove them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they go really fast. I guess if you're like making a terrarium, you want to mostly get slow growing things. Same with like isopods and stuff. If you get those standard grey ones, they can overpopulate. You have 0.5 millimeter thick mealworms. You have like 1,000. Yeah, that's what happened when my
I've got
beetles
dwarf
breeded.
white and orange isopods.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for cutting you off all the time. That's my fault.
It's really fun. It's just the delay's fault.
Yeah, I guess.
Void's asking if you can show your Fideli.
I'll show you my Fideli. Void ants.
That beetle does not look well. What do you think of this? It is not moving, not even struggling. What is going on? There must be something causing all this.
And that's my Fideli. They've got a nice brood pile.
Oh, they have grown.
And the queen's a little bit physigastric, so that's good.
Oh, that's actually good. I haven't really seen my queen get physigastric.
My Fideli have a lot of little, like, tiny broods all the time.
Void, it's kind of hard to get close in a live stream.
1 minute, my audio is bugging a little bit. I'll be right back.
It's just the quality when you're going live. Currently, the quality is not horrible, but if it gets too
I
hot,
can hear you now.
it will get bad.
Right, yeah, I'll get you a closer shot for that.
There we go. That's me trying to get a closer shot.
There's a Nico worker climbing on my wall right now.
Cool. What kind of barrier are you using? think that's a bit better.
I'm using Dr. Otake's dye from Tesco. The dye I'm using for my blue sugar is meant to be purple, but it's kind of blue.
All right. I mean, I got a blue dye. I don't remember when it was, but it was pretty bad because, I mean, it was pretty blue, but the problem was that it was like spirulina powder or extract, which meant it was really bitter, which meant the ants just did not like it at all. Everything for ants is so expensive.
I only ever
Scotland.
add like a ridiculous amount of food coloring. I've only concentrated it a lot in my green, actually, because the ants don't mind it that much.
Oh, right. A 10 by 10 centimeter arena is 30. I don't know what that is in pounds. That sounds expensive though. I mean, I think a 10 by 10 here is like, I think it's
That's quite
probably like
expensive, I
£10.
think. I mean, if
So-
that's like about the same as pounds, that's very expensive.
Is that ant store though? Because that sounds like ant store. Ant store's a horrible shop.
And the store has glass though, so that's fair enough.
Yeah. I think their weaver setups are cool. But I really don't think it's suitable for most ants. In pounds, it's about 30. Oh, yeah, that is really expensive. 34.
I'm
Okay. Yeah. If you had Wakushi
I'm
there,
not gonna buy anything from Ant Store. It's just too expensive, genuinely.
yeah. I think when I started ant keeping, I was looking at ant store stuff, and I was like, a small kit was like a £200 or something, and I was like, then I was like, jaw dropped to the ground. I did not realize that ant keeping could be that expensive, and I remember looking back and at some old messages and seeing a £20 Formica Roofer Queen, and I said that was like super expensive. I didn't know about like £150 and queens back then because I only had missiles.
How long do you wait for your gypsum to cure before you introduce the ants to your outworlds?
Me? Well, the gypsum that I used, I think you used it as well. It depends. Well, because it's quite a thin layer in an outworld. I waited about 3 hours, and that's probably still quite generous. So none of my ants have ever dug in it, but the only ants with the gypsum outward are my Fideli. My Lacey's haven't dug in
Okay.
anything. I think, yeah, the gypsum looks completely
Yeah.
undamaged.
I kind of
So-
want to move my Fideli or add an extra outworld to my Fideli. But there's got a little bit of thick area. But it's been curing for like at least a day and a half now.
That should be like enough. Was that the owl you're showing on the Discord? like that. What do you call it? It was like gypsum around it. Found another dead beetle. Yeah, this is not looking good. I think this colony is going to die.
I made
Yeah,
two. I made a smaller one, and I did add some moss to it to make it more green.
Oh, that's cool.
And I also made a
Live
bigger one,
moss.
which I left bland. That's only because I didn't have that much moss.
Yeah, that's cool. Though. It should make it look a bit more like contrasted. I mean, I want to put quite a lot of effort into like a Carabara diverse outworld because I want to make it quite long.
That I'll probably do that for my Latias because they trail really nicely. When I went to Turkey, there was a Latias Niger trail that was a good couple 100 meters long.
Couple 100 meters. Jeez. Latias Niger are different in other countries. Maybe because it's hotter, they almost count as like tropical, subtropical. Don't seem to be going too much for that meal and pupa.
Yeah, I caught my first ever queen in Turkey because they were flying, but I couldn't bring it home.
Yeah, that's annoying. If I could have brought ants home from Spain, then I would have been able to bring back some Campanus barbaricus because they were flying like everywhere. I think it was on the first or second night. Hi again, Sunny Zants.
Wow, yeah, you showed pictures of their flight.
Yeah. Even the next morning, I could see them like crawling about. I think my favorite species I saw there was probably Cataglyphus because they're just so fast and like erratic. It's quite interesting.
When I saw cataglyphs for the first time, I was like shocked by how cool they were. They're so polymorphic. It's kind of crazy.
When I saw them, I didn't see any majors.
Like I
That
thought
was
they were
kind of annoying.
spiders at first.
Really? I mean, long legs, yeah. I also saw a few Campanus barbaricus workers, but not as nearly as many as the Cataglyphus because they were like everywhere on the roads that I was
You know, when I
staying
saw them
on.
for the first time, they were so I thought they were different species because I saw one that was like half a centimeter, and I saw another one that was like 2 centimeters long. Well, probably not 2 centimeters, but like a centimeter.
Do we have any polymorphism in like any UK natives? I guess you could say like Flavus with pseudo majors, but they barely can.
I'm pretty sure the Flavus is the only thing I can think of, but I'm pretty sure nothing else is polymorphic.
I'm kind of desperate to keep Myrmica
So I added the new outworld to my my Fedele.
Oh, already? Oh, that's cool. How are you gonna like add barrier? Do you have like a lip or something?
I probably
around the
won't.
lid?
I mean, I don't have any barriers anyway, so it's fine.
Oh
I'll
wow!
just put the lid on.
I can never imagine not having barrier.
It's got
So
a
pretty
nice
much.
like sliding lid, which I think is useful.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it has a little lip
I'm
here to wrap
I'm
around.
completely used to having the lids off on my setup. Like right
I
now, I've been
I
recording in
used to keep
Philadelphia this
my
whole time.
paladula in this outworld, so
Oh really? Oh. Well, I've gone through all the colonies. I might stop streaming soon.
yeah, me too.
Voidance asked what type of shorts you should make more. I think um depends what you want. If you just want subs, then you can keep on doing what you're doing now. But for like your community, I think updates, because I need to do more updates, especially long form. I do barely any long forms.
I think that if you want to build a community, you should post very consistent like videos of just your ants and like how they're doing. But if you want to get subscribers, then you should post short, like really like fast paced, well edited, like unique videos.
Yeah, I think I'm more interested in community, but I haven't really been doing anything to build that. I think the next like special I'm gonna do for subs is gonna be 500. When do you think I'm gonna hit that? Because I'm growing quite fast
Yeah,
now.
me too, probably.
What I really want is to hit 1K subs, because I think you can go to AntCon for like cheaper if you're like an Ant YouTuber with 1K subs. I don't know if
I
that's
think you'll
just an
probably
old
hit
thing though.
500 within this year, definitely.
I think so too. I mean, I reckon I'll be at 400 in about a week or two. Maybe 500 in a month or two. It depends how many subs I get from Voidance. We finish that sugar now.
Yeah, I didn't know that you got a discount for being a YouTuber when you go to Ancon.
I don't know if it's just
Yeah,
an old thing.
that's never some more motivation. Because
Yeah,
Ancon
yeah.
is fairly expensive.
40 quid a ticket, I think. Not to mention the commute down there. People out. Hi, Bobsy1. Unfortunate you've arrived now, because I'm pretty sure we're like ending. Well, my ants have finished their sugar, so that feels like the timer that's been set off to stop the stream. So, gonna have one more look at these guys, and I'm gonna put everything back.
Yeah, I need to clean up. My room's a mess right now.
Okay. Well, it was a good stream. Thanks Tina for the collab. I think I'm gonna end it now then. Alseni said, "How is it with the viv you're
No
making?"
problem, bro.
Well, I haven't actually started it yet, but
Right, goodbye.
tomorrow
If you'd
it's
end,
going to be all my stuff for that.
hope you have a good rest of the day, even if it's
You
only a
too.
couple more hours.
Yep. Okay, have a good week, everyone. I'll probably see you guys again next week, I think. Yep. See you.